Time is 6 p.m. and the Pharr Planning and Zoning Board will come to order. Roll call,
Danny Wiley,
present.
Charlie Ramirez,
Here.
Jonathan Laraga,
Present.
Romeo Robles,
Present.
Rafael Munguia,
Present.
Luis Madrigal,
Present.
Andy Castro.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. Next item, review and approval of the minutes, meeting of December the 10th.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move to go ahead and approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
Second, Mr. Marial. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, next item is public hearing.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Della Robles, Planner 1 for the City of Pharr. Tonight, we have one item for a recommendation. Maria Lila Garcia has filed with the Planning and Zoning Commission a request for a life of the use conditional use permit to allow an oversized storage unit larger than 120 square feet in a single-family residential district R1. The property is legally described as being all of lots 1 through 4, block 22, Pharr Original Town Site Subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property's physical address is 206 East Hawk Avenue. The property is currently zoned Single-Family Residential District R1. The surrounding area is zoned Single-Family Residential District R1 to the north, east, south, and Single-Family Residential District for small lots R1A to the west. This area is generally designated for single-family usage in the land use plan. The Fire Department, Code Compliance, and Planning Division all recommend approval. 42 surrounding property owners were notified of the request by letter, and a legal notice was published in the Advance News Journal. Staff received one telephone call for information only. Development Services is recommending approval of the request for a life of the use conditional use permit to allow an oversized storage unit larger than 120 square feet in a single-family residential district R1, subject to the following conditions as set in the packet before you. This item will go before the City Commission meeting of January the 7th, 2019 at 4 p.m. And gentlemen, we do have representation in the audience.
Okay. Would the owner like to have anything to say right now? No? Okay, thank you. Is there anybody signed up to speak for or against this request that lives in the area that's affected?
No one in the affected area, Chairman.
Okay, thank you. Open up the item of board discussion.
Chairman, I have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
I see one there already. Is that the one? The storage room?
They currently have 2 storage units. They're going to be removing one of them and building the oversized storage shed of 12 by 24. The other one is in compliance, and they are going to be able to have more than one as long as the building coverage does not exceed 50%,
Thank you.
50% of what?
the lot area.
Of the lot area, okay. Any other questions? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for any motions.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve CUP 181181.
Second.
Okay, second, Charlie Ramirez, second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
Gentlemen, tonight we have 2 subdivisions for your recommendation. Pablo Soto Jr., P.E., representing Silvano Delgado and Maria Elena Delgado, owners, are requesting preliminary and final plat approval of the proposed replat of Lot 8, Las Fuentes Subdivision. The property is legally described as being 0.97 acre tract of land coming out of Lot 8, Las Fuentes Subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 300 block of West Navarro Street. The property is currently zoned Single-Family Residential District R1. The adjacent zones are Single-Family Residential District R1 to the north, east, and west, and Limited Industrial District to, LI to the south. The property is designated for single-family residential use in the land use plan. Property's proposed use, single-family residential homes. Variances, none requested. Recommendation, Development Services recommends preliminary and final plat approval of the proposed replat of Lot 8, Las Fuentes Subdivision, subject to the following conditions as set in your packet before you. This item will go before the City Commission meeting of January the 7th, 2019 at 4 p.m. And we do not have representation in the audience.
Okay, thank you. This item does not require a public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open the item up for board discussion. Questions? None? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open the floor for any motions.
I'll make a motion to approve, Chairman.
Second.
Second, Mr. Marigal. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.
The second subdivision, Meldon and Hunt, Inc., representing Laura Reese, owner, is requesting preliminary plat approval of the proposed Cius Subdivision. The property is legally described as being 0.563 of 1 acre out of A.J. McCall Subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 5,000 block of South Jackson Road. The property is currently zoned Heavy Commercial District HC and Agriculture and/or Open Space District AO. The adjacent zones are Heavy Commercial District HC to the north and south, Agriculture Open Space District AO to the east, and the city limits lie to the west. The property is designated for commercial use in the land use plan. Property's proposed use is a car lot. Variances, none requested. Development Services recommends preliminary plat approval of the proposed Cius Subdivision, subject to the following conditions as set in your packet before you.
Okay, thank you. This item does not require a public hearing, so open up the item for board discussion. Questions? I have one. On the map, on the drawing,
Yes, sir?
it shows the area that we're talking about. Why doesn't that cover the whole area? Why isn't it covered in the whole area?
What do you mean covering the whole area?
Well, in the red,
Oh, the HC?
yes.
There is a sliver that is agriculture and/or open space. The owners may do the change of zone that will be required after the fact, as long as they do it prior for them to getting a certificate of occupancy or a building permit.
What about the area to the left? All the way to the Jackson?
Is it a right of way? It's right here, right?
Yeah.
Mr.
The
Chairman,
area here?
Okay, what,
Roland Gomez, Assistant Director. That area to the west of the proposed property is zone heavy commercial, but that is within the right of way, belonging to TxDOT and/or the regional authority.
Okay. Okay. Any further discussion? None? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open the floor for any motions.
Chairman? Go ahead. I'll go ahead and make a motion, Mr. Chairman, to approve.
I will second it.
Second, Charlie Ramirez. Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
thank you,
Okay.
gentlemen.
Thank you. Next item is announcements and other business.
No new announcements.
None?
Chairman.
Okay. No. Final one is adjournment. Any motion to adjournment?
To adjourn.
Mr. Robles, second, Charlie Ramirez. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy New Year.